Moving on, Jammu and Kashmir has been rocked by 3 terror attacks in as many days. There have been 3 terror attacks in 3 days, prompting a fierce response from the Indian security forces. 2 terrorists have been neutralized after they opened fire at a village in Kathua district late last night. Unfortunately, 1 CRPF personnel was killed in their encounter as well. Another encounter which broke out last night was in Doda district after terrorists attacked an army post. 5 soldiers and 1 special police officer suffered injuries in the gunfight. The twin terror attacks came a couple of days after terrorists ambushed a bus in Jammu and Kashmir's Reasi. 9 people were killed and over 30 were injured after the under-fire bus fell down into a gorge. Tragically, 15 people have so far been killed this year alone in 9 terror attacks in Jammu region. And I'm being joined by my colleague Pradeep at this point. Pradeep, you're in ground zero. Huge concerns. You've been also reporting about strong pushback from locals against the terrorists. But give us a sense of what you're picking up from around you, where you are right now, and where are you? Explain that to us as well.
Yes, I'm in Sada area. That's in Hiranagar Tehsil of Kathua district. The 2 terrorists have been eliminated. That's a big success for security forces. At 15-hour long, this encounter continued. One of the terrorists was neutralized yesterday. It was at about 7:45. Their presence was noticed in that area. They went to nearby village. They asked for water, but villagers slammed door on their faces. So that way they have set an example for many others to follow. This clearly indicates if villagers are not supporting terrorists, that means the terrorist survival is very difficult. And that really happened in this particular case also. 1 terrorist was neutralized yesterday only, another was neutralized today afternoon. And so both the terrorists have been neutralized. But yes, it's a matter of concern because in 38 hours, there had been 3 encounters. One was where the pilgrim bus was ambushed in Reasi district. And all these incidents are taking place in different districts. The first one was Reasi, where the bus was ambushed. 9 pilgrims lost their lives. 33 were injured. The second back-to-back attack, one was in this Hiranagar sector, that's in the Kathua district, and then Chhatargala area, that's in Bhadrawa Tehsil of Doda district. So terrorists have changed their strategy. No more they are focusing on the plain areas in Kashmir Valley. They have spilled over to this side, south of Pir Panjal, where they are trying to target different areas. The reason is obvious because look at the timing. The first attack, it was just an hour before the Prime Minister Narendra Modi was about to take oath. Now this back-to-back attack just a day after he has taken over reign of power in their hand, because they know Jammu is not only nerve center of BJP, but it has been a strong bastion of BJP. So by scuttling peace, they are trying to unsettle Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And the second thing is that in coming days, Amarnath pilgrimage is also around the corner. So they want to generate fear psychosis. And third is obvious reason that they want to scuttle democratic process, because anytime the notification for the assembly polls will also be announced once the Amarnath pilgrimage is over. So they can't see, one, they can't see the strong leadership taking care of the country. Second, they can't see peace and prosperity, normalcy, tourism. And third is they can't see democracy in this region, because already we have seen how Pakistan and Pak proxy, they were completely rattled because of the high voter turnout. There was a bumper voter turnout. During the last 4 decades, for the first time we saw that about 40% came out in Srinagar, 60% in Baramulla, 60% came out in Anantnag, almost 60%. So this Anantnag is considered to be a hub of terror-related activity. So this was a tight slap on the face of all those people who had been coming out with that alienation theory, and that balloon was completely punctured by the people. They have shown their tryst with the democracy. So now that's one of the reasons that they are trying to generate fear psychosis. But yes, security forces will have to do extra work. They will have to plug all those entry and exit points to ensure that the infiltration doesn't take place, and also to see that these terrorists are not able to succeed in targeting different areas, because they are targeting Hindu belts where they want to criminalize atmosphere. But people of Jammu and Kashmir and India very well understand their sinister plot and nefarious design, and they will not fall prey to any of these sinister designs of terrorists, and they will ensure that Hindus and Muslims reside together and the fight against terror together. But unfortunately, our netas don't understand even today. They want there should be dialogue with Pakistan. Some people are asking for evidence and sabut. But all these terrorists, both of them, they came from Pakistan side carrying with them chocolates made in Pakistan. This was enough proof to nail Pakistan lies. Their story of deceit and deception was once again exposed.
Pradeep, thank you very much for joining us with all of those details. 3 terror attacks have hit Jammu since Sunday, and politics has erupted on this issue. National Conference Chief Farooq Abdullah has batted for talks once again with Pakistan. It's a remark that he's made before which drew flack owing to the fact that External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar has repeatedly said that good ties cannot exist while cross-border terrorism does.
I have always told you, terrorism is not going to end unless there is understanding between the two nations. Tragedy is innocent people are killed. The foreign minister himself has said only yesterday that with China we have to continue dialogue, and he has mentioned for the first time Pakistan also. I hope they continue and they find a solution to it.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.